Hi, coaches. Today I want to talk about charging and a very specific thing about charging. Now, I know that this is probably a bit of a hot topic and people have a lot of thinking around it or views on it. And I just want to share my opinion. It doesn't mean it's the right way, but something that really helped me. And that was I came to realize at a certain point in my coaching the benefits of charging to the client. Now, for a long time, I really approached clients and charging clients as I was taking something from them. And something really shifted for me when I realized that my charging clients is a real benefit to them. And this wasn't really a belief or just something positive thinking or an affirmation or something like that. But what I really saw was that when my clients pay me, they tend to be more invested in the coaching. So um, it's a quirk of psychology or whatever you want to call it, but I found that true for myself. So when I've paid for things, I tend to put more effort into them, or I tend to listen more carefully, or something else. And I found the same is true with my clients. And it's kind of a strange thing that the clients that were my most lucrative clients were also the ones that were easier to coach, and kind of did everything that we discussed. Whereas when I was starting out, the clients that maybe I had discounted my fees for when I was starting out were always the difficult ones. So something I just really wanted to share was how it's really, really valuable for us to charge our clients, not in terms of for us, although it is a benefit for us, but how it's really, really valuable for them. And I'll share a little story that I had a client some time ago, and he wanted to work with me, but he couldn't afford my fees. And so I just asked him a question. I said, "Well, what can you afford?" And he gave me a number. And he said, "Well, I'm comfortable with paying you, you know, X amount." And I said, "Great. What are you uncomfortable paying?" And he sounded confused. He said, "Well, what do you mean?" And I said, "Well, I want you to feel a little uncomfortable paying for coaching." And I know this isn't a principles based approach, because we all know where his feelings were coming from. But I found that when he got a little bit uncomfortable paying for the coaching, or he felt it, he was aware that he was putting an investment in, he really understood that, and he showed up completely differently. And I created a coaching program based on that fee for him. And he actually went and then shared that with other people as well in a really positive light. And he saw the real benefit to him, that he was paying for something that, it was a sum of money that he would notice. And that's different for different people. But that's just my little thought around coaching and charging and people paying me. Really, really interested, again, as always, to hear what you guys have to say about it. And I know this is a topic that tends to bring up a lot of issues. If anyone's interested, by the way, this is a great book that I found on money, which is probably the most aligned with the principles that I've seen. It was recommended to me some time ago. There's also a YouTube video if you Google this guy, Arnold Patent. So that's something else I wanted to share with you guys today. All right,